Wow, that's a 45-foot tall cowboy. There you go, girls. Cowboy butt. He's completely made out of concrete, from what I understand.
That's massive.
Yeah, it is.
47 foot tall, they say.
47 foot tall.
Built in 1959 by a teacher. Look at this monster. That's Tex Randall there. He's only 47 foot tall. Whoa! And we're in Canyon, Texas. This is south of Amarillo. But I heard about this guy. He was built in 1959 by Harry Wheeler. He was a shop teacher at the high school. And he had a clothing store for Western wear. So he put this in front of his store. That's what they say. Now it looks like it's a big roadside attraction, y'all. Whoo! Howdy. This guy got his own nice little park here. A lot of sponsors. Wow. Pretty neat, you guys. He's supposed to weigh 7 tons, you guys. Oh, here's a placard. Here you go. See? Yeah, you can sit here and read it if you want. Man, you can see him from down the highway both ways, for sure. Cool.
Now, one time, Tex Randall here had real pants. Now they're painted on him, but Levi Strauss had made him a pair of pants that he used to wear, and the Amarillo Awning Company had made him a shirt. But those are long gone, so now he gets the painted on type. Yeah, he is one long, tall Texan, folks. That's impressive. I'd like to see his horse. The sun's directly behind him, creating that halo effect around his head.
Yeah. Am I doing it right?
Yeah, but he's more impressive. Now, when Mr. Wheeler completed this statue, it became such a tourist attraction that he actually added a 6-room motel, which probably would have sat back in this area here. It's no longer here, but he put a 6-room motel in here for tourists to be able to stay at to enjoy Tex Randall. Okay, gang, we're in Amarillo, Texas, and this is called the Ozymandias of the Plains. In 1819, while on their horseback trek over the Great Plains of New Spain, Percy Bysshe Shelley and his wife Mary Wollstonecraft, author of Frankenstein, Mary Shelley, came across these ruins here. Shelley penned these immortal lines: "I met a traveler from the antique land who said 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert near them on the sand. Half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip," and you know what? It's 2 big giant legs. 2 big giant legs sitting in the middle of the field. And I'm gonna show it to you. Easiest way of doing this. I have no idea about the old literature, but I do know a funky set of legs sitting in the middle of the desert.
I thought they were supposed to have tube socks.
Yeah, well, originally they were just 2 legs, and then somebody graffitied socks on them. And it is supposed to be the ruins of a great statue of Ramesses II.
Wow.
It is 2 big old legs.
Yeah,
2 big old giant feet attached to them.
there's my leg.
Yeah, can you climb up there? Can you make that?
Yeah, I can make that. I can make that.
Sure you can.
There. There. I got. I'm up here. There's my leg.
That's some big old legs. I meant the statue.
That's pretty cool.
They look dirty. The legs, they look dirty and stinky. The feet.
Yeah. I brought something for that.
So is that smell coming from the feet or from the cattle?
I don't know. I like sprinkled some foot powder. I brought some.
There you go.
Here we go. Here. Ah!
Nice try.
Here. There's some foot powder, y'all.
Cool.
Here. Ah, it's blowing on you.
Yeah.
It don't work. It does stink up here.
Does it?
Uh-huh. I bet it's the paint.
Probably. Man. And this was a piece of artwork that was commissioned by Stanley Marsh. And Stanley Marsh was the gentleman that financed the Cadillac Ranch. He also financed the floating mesa and about 400 signs that are all done with strange sayings on them all over the city of Amarillo. He's a very well-known person here in town that I guess you'd call him an anthropologist. But anyhow, this was one of his pieces. And the gentleman that actually created this was an amateur artist, from what I understand. This was may have been his first piece of work. I don't know. Looks like he didn't finish it. That's just bizarre. Two big old giant legs in the middle of cow pasture with what looks like bullet holes in them. Yeah, he's dripping white blood from a bullet hole there.
Looks like it, huh?
He's got several of them here.
Wow.
Yeah, we've seen pictures of this though online where the legs are regular skin color and he's got a big old set of tube socks on him. Okay, we are at Combine City, which is just outside of Amarillo off of Claude Highway. And you've heard of the Cadillac Ranch, I'm sure, but have you ever heard of the Combine City Ranch? This is a bunch of farm equipment, combines, that are half buried in the ground, just like the Cadillac Ranch. I have no idea where somebody come up with the idea for this one. But that's what it is. I guess a bunch of farmers wanting to have a good time in their spare time.
What's that song? Do you think my tractor's sexy? Does it turn you on? In that song?
Soon to be on America's Got Talent, huh? Isn't that cool?
Wow.
That's a big piece of land to take up for this stuff. But that's what it is. How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd say there's about 15 of them. 14 of them?
Looks like it. I can't see
It's a bunch of them, that's for sure.
That's a real old one up front here.
Okay, we are just outside of Amarillo, Texas, off between exit 85 and 87 on I-40 on the north side. And this is the Stoner Patriot Peace Garden of all faiths. All right, we're gonna take a look at this thing. These dates on these, I guess you call them little markers, are to signify different important events, I guess, to stoners, which this date right here, if I'm not mistaken, would be the date of Buddy Holly's plane wreck, February 3rd, 1959. July 20th, 1969, I'd be willing to bet you that is Woodstock. Come in here a little further. It's actually several of them here. 12/8/1980, day that John Lennon died. We've got two more from 1969. I'm not sure what those would be. Oh, Janet's standing here with me. She's looking them up. Okay, the last one, July 20th, was Neil Armstrong's moon landing. So what would these be? That's got to be Woodstock, 3-day event, 4-day event. Be willing to bet you that's Woodstock. Let's see what else we've got here. 4/4/1968. I believe that would be the Martin Luther King assassination. February 7th, 1964, Beatlemania. That's when the Beatles arrived. And then we've got the marijuana leaf and the 420 sign. Just give a chance. Peace in the middle. Just give peace a chance. And I'm betting that this is the gentleman that created this. To my family and friends, it's been a trip and it has been an honor. Peace. Richard Daniel Baker, born June 19th, 1951, died not yet. This is the Peace Bench. It's a big old rascal right there. (2/23/1836) to 3/06/1836. That's a long time ago. 11/22/63. That, I believe, would be the JFK assassination. I'm doing this off the top of my head. I really don't, I'm not sure on the dates. 12/7/1941. It's got to be Pearl Harbor. 8/06/1945. Would that be the last day of World War II, possibly?
This is a history lesson.
Yeah, it is. 9/11. Everybody knows 9/11. 5/04/1970. I'm betting that is going to be either the death of Jimi Hendrix or Jim Morrison. February 1st, 2003. Seems like I should know that. It's not that long ago, but I have no idea. And January 28th, 1986. Don't know what happened on that day either.
West Kent State.
This is pretty neat, guys. And if you look back here, the way we came in, there's a long walkway through the middle trail, but then there's signs going off on this side and on that side. If you take a picture from a plane up above, the formation here is in a giant peace sign. So you see a giant peace sign from the sky. Many religions, many names, many beliefs and races, many creeds and sexual preferences, many choices, many decisions. Got all kinds of little sayings around here. Please remember, we all have the same creator. We are all brothers and sisters. Live in peace. I like that one. This is a little memorial to different faiths. We have many religions in the world and many names for our creator. This area right over here is a memorial to our military. John Lennon. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. John Lennon. Striving for peace and preparing for war are incompatible with each other. That's a quote by somebody whose initials are AE. I'm not sure who that would be. Albert Einstein?
That's a good guess.
Possibly.
Strange RV tours will take you places with Greg and Janet's smiling faces. You might see a crazy flavored soda review or some tips to fix your RV too. So come along, won't you join us, friend, as we discover what's around the bend. Just sit right back in your easy chair. Strange RV Tours is on the air. Strange RV Tours is on the air.